Well, we start with an update we're tracking from Karnataka. The Siddaramaiah government is yet to complete 3 months in power in the state, but the ride so far has been ridden with challenges. Just as the dust settled on the tussle over who will be the chief minister, the focus shifted immediately to the fund crunch in the state. The situation was such that the High Command had to intervene. Then came disgruntlement over cabinet berths, but a solution suggested for this may just have opened up a fresh debate in Karnataka Congress. The Food and Civil Supplies Minister K.H. Muniyappa has called upon his cabinet colleagues to make way for fresh faces after 2.5 years in the cabinet.
ಹೊಸದಾಗಿ ಇದೇ ಸಾರಿ ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳಾಗಿರೋನ್ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಕೂಡ 2 ವರ್ಷ ಆದಮೇಲೆ ಬೇರೆಯವರಿಗೆ ಅವಕಾಶ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಟ್ರೆ ಬಹಳ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿರ್ತದೆ. ನಾವೇನು ತ್ಯಾಗ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ, ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ನೀವು ಕೇಳ್ಕೊಂಡಿರಿ, ನೀವು ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿರಿ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಅದೊಂದು ಏನಿವತ್ತು 5 ಗ್ಯಾರಂಟಿಗಳು ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಇಡೀ ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಕೆ ನೀವು ಮಾದರಿ ಆಗಿದ್ದೀರಿ. ಇವತ್ತು ಈ ಮಂತ್ರಿಮಂಡಲದಲ್ಲಿ 2 ವರ್ಷ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಇದೊಂದು ಹೊಸ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಕೊಟ್ರೆ ಇಡೀ ದೇಶಕ್ಕೆ ನೀವು ಮಾಡಲಾಗ್ತೀರಿ. ಈ ಕೆಲಸವನ್ನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ನನ್ನ ಮಾತು ವಿರಾಮ.
The senior Congress leader was addressing the general body meeting of Karnataka Congress. His remarks come amid some leaders feeling disgruntled over being left out of the cabinet. While he said the decision on the chief minister and the deputy chief minister is taken by the High Command, the BJP claimed his statement was a clear sign of divide in the Congress, and this will lead to more disgruntlement, is what the Saffron party is maintaining.
Even when Siddaramaiah became the chief minister of the state, there was an agreement between Siddaramaiah and D.K. Shivakumar over the sharing of chief ministership for 2.5 years. And now Mr. K.H. Muniyappa has indicated that after 2.5 years, several changes in the cabinet will be made depending upon the situation then. However, when BJP questioned and raised this issue, the Siddaramaiah and his supporters vehemently denied it. But now K.H. Muniyappa has opened the worm of cans.
Well, interestingly, Muniyappa's statement was also seen as a hint to the High Command. The Deputy Chief Minister, though, dismissed it, claiming all is well within the party.
I don't want to comment on that. It is an internal party matter. There is nothing to be discussed on that issue. It is my party High Command which will take decisions. I don't want to comment on it. We are running a government. We want to deliver for 5 years whatever we have promised to the people of Karnataka.
Let's quickly open this up with Prashant GS, Karnataka BJP president, along with Syam Prasad Meka, leader of the Congress party. Mr. Meka, first came the interesting turn of events on who is going to be declared the chief minister after that big victory of the Congress in the state. We saw a lot of meetings to and fro in Karnataka, in the national capital. Then came news reports suggesting that all is not well as far as cabinet allocation is concerned. There are those who wanted a cabinet berth but have clearly been denied the same. Then came, the letter which was shot off by certain MLAs who've been complaining of how they've not been given enough funds so that they can work for their constituencies and develop their constituencies further. And now comes this very interesting statement from Mr. Muniyappa. What's going on?
Yeah, see, where Mr. Muniyappa made that comment, and he is within his rights to suggest something. I don't know why it is a point of debate. People will have opinions. Mr. Muniyappa is perfectly entitled to have his opinion. He is suggesting to his own party, and that's about it. Where is the controversy in that? See, Congress party, unlike BJP, empowers its leaders and people to come up with ideas and float those ideas.
But
that's what
empowerment should not amount to instability. And that's what the BJP is making today.
Where is the instability? The moment Mr. Muniyappa makes a comment or a suggestion, entire Congress is okay. The BJP gets rattled. See, BJP need to worry about the price rise, inflation, the unemployment in this country. The Manipur is burning. They are trying to burn Haryana. These are the issues that they need to tackle. Instead of that, they are diverting the attention of the people onto some political issues where they think they will be successful. For that matter, they are not going to be. This is enough of diversion for 9.5 years.
Okay, but why are they being provided that kind of a political ammunition? Because, they have been launching back-to-back attacks. They've been saying you made those 5 poll guarantees, but now you're distributing cash instead of rice. And the list is endless.
we are not providing them any political weapons. We are going about our job. We are finding ways how to ensure that our promises are kept to the people, how to ensure that the constitutional democracy is safeguarded. That's what Congress is doing.
So looking for reasons to assure the people, to make sure that they're not left disappointment, and this perhaps statement which is being made by Mr. Muniyappa today, Mr. Prashant GS, is another way to pacify those who were perhaps disgruntled at not being given a cabinet berth. What's wrong in it?
Kritzween, firstly, let me wish all the viewers of Times Now and the citizens of the country a very happy Independence Day. Now, coming to where Congress is heading towards. Congress is known for three things: corruption, appeasement, and dynasty politics. Bring it down to Karnataka level: corruption, D.K. Shivkumar; appeasement, Siddaramaiah; and dynasty politics, Kharge. This is a coalition government run on these three principles in Karnataka. Now, when this is happening, it's a coalition of different factions of Congress running a government here. It is not the Congress which is forming a government unitedly here. It's a faction, different factions of Congress who come together for the sake of power. And therefore, the rift is out in the open. They are not able to live up to the promises. The corruption is probably ruling the roost. You have transfer scam. You already have the contractors complaining. And you also have the rift between the DCM and
but why does
CM
it irk
out
the
in the
BJP?
open. So therefore, they will not be able to do good governance at all.
Those who are currently in charge and hold the power must make way for newer faces after 2.5 years. He's proposing a power sharing formula and in his individual capacity. Why does the BJP have a problem with it?
That's mean we don't have a problem with whatever Congress wants to do. All that we're saying is good governance is the need of the hour, because people have given the mandate and we respect the mandate of the people. Once having secured 135 seats, now they are only trying to loot Karnataka. This has become an ATM Sarkar. They are looting from Karnataka to please their masters in Delhi. They have to get out of this colonial mindset. To please their masters in Delhi, Congress is indulging in every possible thing under the sun to indulge in corruption. So therefore, to ensure that the corruption is not brought in the open, these people in Congress are making the statements to divert the attention.
In a sink or swim situation in the state of Karnataka. Mr. Meka, would you want to quickly respond?
No, very simple. As I told in my opening comment, this BJP is trying desperately to find some diversion. So they are trying.
Mr. Meka, you diverted. Your leaders are making statements.
Meka, the fact that there have been struggles within the Congress to reach a consensus, even as far as the chief ministerial post is concerned. The Congress struggling internally with some of the MLAs writing a letter to the chief minister that they're not being given enough funds to work for the development of their constituency. All these are issues that are not being raked by the BJP for the sake of it. These are questions being asked by your party men today.
Yeah. See, that is what I'm saying. These are not struggles. This is the way Congress works. Congress is not a party which goes behind one.
Congress works with
no,
the struggles.
Wait, I did not interrupt you.
I'm not interrupting you, Mr. Meka. Please go on.
See, that's the way Congress works. We are not a party to go behind some sort of a god-like figure and prostrate in front of some supreme leader. We are a democratic party.
Fantastic,
we have voice
Meka.
for everybody.
You've said it. This is what Congress has been doing, prostrating between the Gandhi family for decades now. This is what you stand for. You've accepted now. What you've been doing for 70 years, you've accepted now. That what you're doing. You need not find
now. Let me. Now I will join the shouting match. Keep quiet.
No, nobody needs to get into the shouting match. Quickly respond. He's rebutted to your argument. Quickly respond.
No, he did not rebutted. He intervened, interjected, and butted into my argument. Ask him to maintain the decorum. Simple. Now, see, we are not a party to prostrate in front of some supreme leader, God-sent leader. We are all people with our own convictions and our own viewpoints to look at the politics of this country. That's how the Congress works. If you want to call that struggling, if you want to call that, hey, Congress is not united like BJP, BJP has a strong machinery,
Mr. Meka,
fine, call it.
The fact that Mr. Muniyappa was allowed to make this kind of a comment, that he was suggesting that perhaps, the leadership needs to, the state leadership needs to make way for newer faces after 2.5 years. But there are internal challenges that the Congress continues to face. It's just been about 3 months since they took over in Karnataka. So where is the stability factor? Is it missing in Karnataka? That's the question that is being asked. But Mr. Prashant and Mr. Meka, thank you for joining us this evening. We quickly wrap up with that.